Hello everyone, welcome back into another episode of Last Protagonist Plays Path of Exile 2, The Runes of Uldur, Rise of the Ancients, or Return of the Ancients League and whatnot. I'll be playing on the Titan again today, the final Calamity, doing his scattering Calamity shenanigans. I made some really good progress on some of the pieces of gear for this character. We have about 4,000 mana now, and we'll show off some of the incremental upgrades that I made. I got me some new boots. Hold on. I think I have my old gear right here. Yeah. So these are my old boots compared to my new ones, which have the chronomancy modifiers. So even though it technically has less movement speed at a base level by only 3%, the fact that it reduces slowing potency of debuffs on me is going to be huge. So that way temporal chains and chilled ground won't be as big of a deal. And then of course, once GGG fixes their game and allows this node to be usable, it will be very nice because I won't have to worry about chilled ground, and we'll get some damage with these two nodes as well. Won't have to worry about shocked ground. So anyway, the boots that I've gotten are pretty good. We also have increased movement speed while sprinting, which I think really makes up for the lack of movement speed by only 3%. Now, I should probably Val this, and hopefully I'll get a second, rune augment slot on it, but I'm going to wait until I get a whittling, so that way I could take off this terrible cold resistance mod and potentially get something better. The chaos resistance roll is a little bit weak, but for the purposes of how finicky it is to craft boots, especially in this economy, it will just have to stay. I'm not going to touch any of those movement modifiers that I have. Came with flat mana, and that's more than enough for me. Oh yeah, I forgot to finish putting all the quality on it. That's funny. So what else? I got extremely lucky with the ground drop, and then even more extremely lucky with some of the modifiers that I happen to roll on this. I got a new amulet that came with +3 level of spell skills natively on the floor. So I was like, okay, I know that you can increase the quality of gems up to 40% now and turn the 3 to a 4. So why not try to do that and then remove the quality modifier? So I managed to get that done, and I had spirit and spell damage on it plus something else. And so I managed to get rid of the modifier that increases the quality by YOLO slamming. With the desecration, I used the Abyss Essence to overwrite the quality mod on it. So I got really lucky there. And that's how come we don't have the crafted modifier in there. So I got super lucky. Granted, having the stats with dexterity and intelligence kind of sucks, but oh well. It's going to be a hell of a lot more of an investment to get like a perfect amulet that has 50 spirits and then the spell levels and the other stats that I need. So this is like pretty much for the type of player that I am, like my endgame amulet. Not that I really need much more power at all between this and the boots. And I don't remember if I showed off this ring, but I got some really good rolls on this. The only not so great one is the evasion rating, but still extremely good. I managed to fracture the flat mana T1, so I was very happy about that. And then having so many elemental resistances is just good in general. We're reflecting that with Kalandra's Touch, which was a sizable investment this earlier in the league. And then I went ahead and also invested in an Ingenuity, which was pretty decent. I failed the YOLO Corrupt, so it doesn't have additional resistances or other modifiers. But yeah, that's a lot of the improvements that I made to the build. I'll still need to farm a bit more Divines to just Divine Slam my staff to get 9% max mana per 100 maximum mana. So all that set aside, that hits our base damage at almost 200,000. When we use Mana Tempest, we're at 300,000, which is more than it took me to delete the Arbiter of Ash last league, Uber Arbiter of Hash, like I killed him with 230,000. And this isn't even including the Trinity buffs. When I have Trinity buffs, we're at like 500k. So I didn't quite hit the 600,000 threshold that I got to last league, but this is still extremely good. And I also have like 1,000 less mana then, and a much worse staff, because my staff last league was absolutely insane. I managed to hit the 3rd socket on it, which gave me more crit chance, which is astronomical for this build. So anyway, that's it for the overview. Right before stream, I took the time to try to prepare a bunch of maps ahead of time, and that took a lot of currency and was very annoying to do. So we were ready to just kind of start blasting. So anyway, welcome back in, Mortis. How are you doing tonight? I know you're upset about Fire Emblem. I'm sorry, man. Don't really know what to expect. So as far as the Atlas stuff goes, I haven't really progressed it much at all because I was working a lot on that other character. I did finally come into King's March. I was apparently only like 2 nodes away from it, and I felt really dumb for not coming here sooner. So I'm going to be doing some logbook type stuff to hopefully improve my expedition. Wait. Expedition isn't on here? So I don't even need to do logbooks. I know there's quests, but I have no idea what they entail. Okay. So, I was farming a tiny bit of the ritual and getting the ritual progress done yesterday on stream. I fought the Bodok off stream, and I got him killed, so we got a bunch more points. So pretty much all I have left, I guess, is the temple and or whatever logbook stuff there is out here. I guess I want to try to do this logbook stuff because we can eventually meet the meteor guy. What is this? This Select Goalie. Sprawling jungle. I have not done or really seen any of these ocean biomes, so they're a bit new to me. But maybe I should take off Jado's Spycraft and do Hilda's. And I guess Corrupted Waystones, I was doing this for the one additional modifier that's kind of cracked. Because Doriani doesn't work with his, what do you call it, irradiated to every map. Otherwise, I'd definitely be running that. So, I don't really know what to put on these. I think I tried rituals last time and it didn't work, so maybe I should take them off. We'll see. Like the last one was a normal logbook map. And I hated life. I hate
once a battlefield, so it shall be again.
Expedition and ritual, or not. Well, ritual is kind of better, but it's still kind of annoying. This just isn't fun to spend so much time setting this stuff up. Granted, the one logbook thing that I did had a node that gave me 2 divines, so that was pretty badass. Because I needed those to fund me build. 2 annuls. Okay. Well, definitely going to do that. Reflect Curses. I think Reflect Curses shows up a lot, and that'll probably brick my other character. I guess I could brick my character as well. I do use the elemental thingy. Explodes and detonated. Subsequent explosives have a larger detonation radius. Oh. What? Okay, I guess I don't really care that much. I did screw up the last map I did because I didn't know they had rogue exiles like trapped behind some stuff. I don't like the explosion things because I'm more concerned about the chains of my explosions. Weird. Don't know what any of those are actually worth. So those things represent the oil. Guess this explains why so many of those runes are so dirt cheap this league. I did check this one, right. Right, time to start placing bombs. I think they said that the mods are supposed to all stack on top of each other. Don't really know how that works. I also don't know what this symbol is supposed to be. Or like what it represents. And I really wish that the ritual stuff just went off completely. I guess I should look around a little bit more to see if there's anything special that I need to blow up. The problem with doing this is I could just be doing a normal map or 3 by the time I'm done checking this. Now some of this is just a little bit of a knowledge check on my part. Anyway, I guess they drill oil in rake last. Did I get that last one? No, I'm just too far away. Damn it. Whatever, I'll waste one. Or 2? Oh, okay, so it does count them earlier, but whatever. So I really should have gone the other way. Oh well, I'll keep that in mind for next one. I'm not going to redo this entire thing. It'll be faster to just move to the next map. Oh yeah, I forgot to switch out my Tame Beast gem. Alright, so my Titan or Trinity damage brings me up to 253,000 right now. That was only with one affinity, so it could get even more. Got it. I can't use curses on these guys, which I normally do. Oh, we got it already? That's super easy. This is way easier than the map ones, it feels like. What are those? Bugs? Oh, the nettle ants! The cocaine ants!
Just reward. Fear will best you.
Should probably not stand on the chilled ground if I'm casting. Be funny if the oil explosion gets me. Tear's Vengeance. Don't know what Butters does right now. I need to read what those are. Because those aren't the nettle ants. Is that it? Map completed? Okay. Feels weird. There it is.
Speak for themselves. Yes.
That was slow. The loot kind of sucked. When you freeze a target with your skills, for each 2 rage you have, you and allies in your presence gain 1% damage as cold damage for 15 seconds. This might not be bad on the martial artist, although I don't know if every time you use your clone skill, they get refreshed and then they would not get hit by this. So it might not be that good. But it's still like 15% extra cold damage at the very least at the base rage, and you could increase it even more, but still might not be worth it over other supports in general. Oh wow, they jumped in price to 20 exalts. Feels like the exalt market has crashed.
Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
Also, are my tablets completely useless on logbook areas? So I should just be using like irradiated ones. Yeah, because we didn't have any rituals. Could use temple ones because I don't really use the temple. Could I put deli on it? Wait, how many essence? Oh no, it's effectiveness. Well, don't really care about gold and stuff, so may as well, right? Why did it suggest that? Oh, because we need more.
All right, your order is registered.
Perfect. Let's go to Fern Gully. So it doesn't seem like the double corrupt changes these.
Once a battlefield.
So do I need to
so
use
shall be
Doriani or
again.
something? Oh, this is just... What do you call it? Trenches? Someone says to break these things, I guess? I don't even know what would be good. Well, I don't think we're going to get a mage blood with that, so... What's the icon? The horseshoe? No, it's not a horseshoe. So there's something by the X that I can't tell what it is. Oh no, it is the X. Does that not count as a dormant burrower? Is this supposed to be a boss? Okay, so don't hit both. No idea what that crystal thing is. It looks kind of cool. What's going on? Is this broken? I spent all that time and it's broken? Oh. That's extra annoying. I almost died. What's hitting me? Are these reflecting guy? That's the only thing that would make sense to me. Oh yeah, that reminds me.
I have a buyer.
I didn't come here for this. Oh, I did have a tame beast on me. If I was smart, I would have put the short delay stuff on set 2. The long stuff on set 1, since that's the default.
So it shall be again.
So that way I wouldn't have to constantly weapons swap when I put in the new skills. $79. None of the... I don't understand why the logbook sucks so much. I'm assuming this is some quest type stuff. Oh yeah, we haven't found Gwen in. See, this just tempts me to put 20 of the things right next to each other so I don't have to deal with this crap. Oh, uh-oh. Well, that happened. Wait, do we have multiple attempts? What the hell? Oh, it's already complete? Oh, so I don't even really have to do these? Are these logbook entries? Is that what it was? Oh, maybe these things are the logs? Okay, let's try a normal map, and if I'm wrong again, I'll cry. Like a dove. Caldera versus Wayward Isle. Let's try Wayward Isle. I'm assuming this is a kin place. Oh yeah, I guess I don't have an irradiated tablet in. Okay, so that one got randomized. So the log ones don't get randomized. This one does.
Darkness can be contained, but not defeated. And the cage grows weaker every day.
Fancy seeing you here. Ready? Let's do this. Look sharp. That beast is marked. Almost there. Don't give up.
I will drink your soul.
Don't lose focus. You fought well.
All these suck.
Let's do this. The spirits made its choice. Time to finish this. Finish it. You're no slouch. Aye, ready? Let's do this.
Hey Alejandro Reyes! Thank you for helping you sleep with your videos. You're welcome. I know I have a bit of a dulcet voice. I'm glad that you're getting some good use out of them. Even if the content isn't quite riveting enough to keep you awake. Not too upset about that. Which ones in particular do you like to sleep to? Let's just do this. I don't know what it does. The Dark Souls ones. I see. Okay, cool. I'm getting bounty blocked again. Getting super slowed. Is it me? Am I slowing myself? I don't think so. Like, do I actually need to pay attention to these modifiers? No, when they spawned in, I got super slowed. Somebody must have a hinder aura or something. You use the videos to sleep on purpose? Yeah, my regret with the Dark Souls stuff now is that I didn't add music to any of them or anything like that. I guess I did for some of the later ones, but like the largest one, the most popular one of the Dark Souls ones, probably could have used a bit of ambient music. Same with the Bloodborne ones. I just kind of didn't really care at the time. It was more of a, hey, let's just get the thoughts out there.
Thank the first ones. The fog is clear.
Yeah, I guess I am doing Delirium. That probably helps explain why things are a little bit tankier. I don't even care. Feels like it's been ages since I've seen a Tempest Shrine. Wonder if that's my settings. Hey, Meow, how's it going? Still this game? Thought I was going to start something new? You thought, didn't you? So did I. The thing is, this game has me in its clutches. It's evil. Hey, Alejandro, thank you so much for the $10. You wouldn't listen to them every week if there's the wrong kind of music keeping you up? That's probably fair. I feel like generally I try to do music that fits with what I'm talking about a lot. If you've watched my other videos that have had music in it, and if you have any feedback about that, I would love to hear that. I know some of the tracks might be a little bit loud sometimes on certain sections of videos, but I try to keep it at an appropriate volume and all that. And sometimes the volume's actually technically fine. It's just that a song might be in a similar frequency range as my voice, which makes it harder to hear over other things. Like one of my videos about the Grace of Gold, I used the lullaby that they sing when you're in the Renala boss fight. And it's still technically lower, the volume for that lullaby. But as you said, my voice puts you to sleep. It clashes with the lullaby a bit, I guess. So Alejandro, are you a big Dark Souls fan, or do you also play the other FromSoft games? And is everybody looking forward to all that huge new information we got about the Duskbloods? I can't believe they gave us such a short trailer if they're going to be doing a network test in the summer. It said summer 2026, not like 27. We got a boss. I'm stuck on some train. Ooh, hell yeah.
I've nowhere to keep that.
Wait, I really full? Guess we got more loot.
What is it?
I've been holding on to those kind of things. No, I mean I've been selling them rather than holding on. How's this veranda seal?
What do you think?
Wait, this is actually decent? Nah. Well, yeah. Too bad we don't have a flat fizz roll to go with this. Oh, it has attack speed on it too. That's crazy. Okay. You've never played any of them, but you enjoyed the lore immensely. Several content creators as well have had playthroughs you grew up watching. That's crazy to me. If you ever get the opportunity, I would suggest giving them a shot. Unless you can't handle scary things. I'm not saying that to taunt you. I know some people don't like getting jump scared when they play video games, and although it doesn't really
This
happen
is what we
often, there
have
are those kind of
available.
moments. It does have that kind of atmospheric
spend it
environment
all
which
at
draws people
once.
in and can be a little bit too immersive for that stuff sometimes. Wait. You know, this ring's actually kind of good. I might try to YOLO slam this.
Good fortune.
Oh. Probably does not help. Oh, it's worth 4 div already? 403. 456. What else does it have? Attack speed. So the stun buildup is kind of the terrible portion. Mine deals 4. How did that go down? All right, so that. Has much better DPS. So we're around at the 3 divine range. You know what? I don't really care that much. I'm just gonna do something silly because sometimes it's fun to gamble, kids. I hit the attack speed. That's not good. It's not the worst. You've seen some of the monster closets in the games? You're just too tired to play? Barely have the energy or time to watch videos? Damn. What do you do, if you don't mind me asking? Sometimes you just need to make the time to play. That is if you want to, of course. Alright. Prage, we hit the terrible lightning damage or mana? Okay, we hit the terrible lightning damage. Sweet. Too bad it's an emerald ring. Can sell that for a divvy. You work in an office, then a store at night. Ah, multiple jobs? Okay, that makes sense, yeah. So if you've never played the FromSoft games, what kind of games do you enjoy? $38 and $19. Guess I could sell this for like 4 div. Yeah, this one's way better. We'll sell both.
Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
That was our last one of the run. You dream of playing long-term RPGs and high-cost FPSs you've bought? Too lazy to start them? Aw, man. That's sad to hear. I am also a big JRPG lover. If you ever get the time, I definitely recommend Expedition 33. It's newer, if you haven't played that one already. We just had some Persona 6 news. Some news of a new 2.5D Final Fantasy. Which I was more excited about it until I saw them just randomly throw Cloud up on the screen. And it just pisses me off how freaking lazy Square is. It's like, yeah, we understand you guys have Cloud Strife, you have Sephiroth. You don't need to have them in every single game that you have. And I say that as a big lover of Final Fantasy. The problem with boots is... Okay. I was going to say they're all worthless unless they have movement speed. That one is actually really good. What the hell? What? T1 and T3. T3 flat. Okay, that's ripped. Dude, stun threshold. Oh no, that's a hybrid mod? Oh, okay, okay. No, the other one isn't. Wait, it is? No. Hey, Stella, welcome back. Alejandro, you get that about Cloud? Luckily, you haven't played the game, so you're not too used to the character. You're the ideal new customer. Oh, snap. Hey, Stella, let's go ahead and reset the counter. If you haven't played any of the Final Fantasies, the modern ones are very different from the older ones. I feel like a good bridge between them all would be Final Fantasy X, which originally came out on the PlayStation 2. It got remastered and whatnot. It's a very good game. We might get extremely lucky with this. Damn it. Thorns? Man, what a rip. We were on such a good roll. That's why you should save the desecration until last. I probably should have used the Greater Exalt. Gotten even better Thorns. Oh, this is just straight ass. I guess somebody might want the stun threshold. Oh, yeah, we can't look things up in here. So Alejandro, what RPGs and whatnot are your favorites then? Especially if you weren't a Final Fantasy gamer. Damn it. Ooh. Damn it. Alright, so this is just straight up garbage.
Take your time.
Feels bad, man. Wait, why did I pick these up? I must have just identified
I'll
them.
take it.
The issue is, if I prefix slam, we can miss real bad. Boots. Spirit. Skill effect duration. Temper minions, those are kind of garbage. Oh yeah. Essence of Horror. That'd be better suited to something better. How much are these worth already? So at least the div. Oh, this will be. Okay, so more like 5 at the minimum. Might be able to get away with 10. Yeah, maybe like 10 divine already. Wait, why is this one lower? You've bought every Final Fantasy and remake since 10? Have you played any? No, man. You watch YouTubers do a lot of playthroughs of games. That's where your enjoyment comes from? Less work than actively doing it yourself? Very interesting. That's very different from how I do it. Parasite Eve, Resident Evil, Chrono Trigger. Ah, we were actually just talking about Parasite Eve the other day. I never played that. It looked interesting. I remember the Game Informer review of it and being interested in it, but I didn't get it. I'm not a Resident Evil enjoyer, but Chrono Trigger is one of the greats, for sure. Did you ever play Chrono Cross? It almost feels like I do Chrono Cross dirty, putting them in the same category as each other. Because I feel like Chrono Cross could have done better if it just didn't have Chrono in the title. Too many people thought it was going to be a direct sequel. And it wasn't. You know what?
For now, we part.
10 div is worth birds in a bush, huh?
I'll do what I can to
Assuming
sell it
we
for
even
you.
get to sell it. Did I ever figure out how much this is worth? I think I looked, but... This is a lot better. That's a lot better. So maybe like 3 divine? Yeah, that makes about the most sense.
Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
You've heard of it, but you've never seen it. No, I see. Makes you think of motorcycles? Chrono Cross? Like motocross. I see. I really enjoyed that one. The vibes are very different, but it was surprisingly philosophical for your standard JRPG. And I really enjoyed the combat and getting the elements and stuff lined up. Which, actually, I was thinking about it. Why is this map so filled out already? Oh, because this is a expedition. I wasn't paying attention! They're gonna kill me! They almost got me, actually. I was thinking about it, and I realized I kind of want to play Lisa again. I played a bit of it when it had first come out, and I was enjoying it a lot, but I think I had to stop for reasons that I don't really remember. Might have just been busy with work. And Donkey came out with a video for it, which was really good and funny. And I just never went back and played it and finished it completely.
Thank you. Those monsters were relentless. Would you do me a favor? Can you check those explosives for me?
I could try.
Wonderful. I hope the rain didn't affect them. Oh, where are my manners? I am Gwennon, and I am about to make a momentous discovery.
I thought you might be. It is nice to meet you, Gwennon. I have been asked to find you.
If my friend sent you, you must be tough. Do you know anything about our grand quest? Inside this tomb lies Medved, an ancient Kalguran hero. I'm absolutely positive. We'll have time for small talk later. When you're ready, I'll blow open the door and you'll go inside.
If that's what it takes to see you home safely.
Alright, let's go fight Mudbutt. Have I tried tried to watch long playthroughs from other people instead? I don't remember if I've ever watched a full long playthrough. I mean, I'll occasionally look something up of an old retro game if I'm trying to find something, but generally I don't enjoy watching other people play games. I'd rather play them unless it's a game that I don't own and I'm interested in buying it and just trying to figure out if it has a kind of gameplay loop that I would enjoy. There's a couple exceptions, but they aren't really like long play games. But years and years ago, I watched a bunch of playthroughs of people playing Hide the Prop or Prop Hunt on Gary's mod, where they would transform their characters into random objects, and then one designated seeker would try to have to figure out which objects were fake and not native to the rooms and whatnot. That was some of the funniest stuff I've seen on YouTube. Oh, this is just the... Whoops. I was gonna say the butcher dude. I think I'm a little bit over leveled for this stuff right now. Ma'am? I have to go back to Kalgur. For King's March, that's what I meant. 2 of 5 expedition bosses defeated.
Oh, it's been too long. I'm so happy to see you all.
Ha! I knew you were alive. Never doubted for a second.
Oh, darling, what happened? Are you hurt?
I'm fine, Rog. Luck is always on my side. And I've discovered something extraordinary. I found Medved himself.
What? His remains, you mean?
No, he was undead, and he put up quite the fight.
That doesn't bode well.
I uncovered writings of a remembrancer who was tracking Medved after he'd fallen. After many failed attempts, I finally found Medved's tomb. But before I could enter, I was swarmed by monsters. I hid, couldn't reach my boat, couldn't reach the tomb, surviving on rainwater and hope, until your local friend arrived just in time.
I'm just glad I could help.
On the bright side, we found a logbook written by Varana herself.
Really? Remarkable.
Oh, I wish you were coming home to better circumstances, Gwen.
Look at the state of it here. We're basically starting from scratch.
Yes, it's almost too perfect. Our good luck strikes again.
Perfect. In what sense?
I suppose if there's no King's March, there's no King's Charter to uphold.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't know, Gwen. What about the kids? Isn't this a bit risky?
What else should we do? None of us will ever truly be safe from him, we all know that. And with this new information, there's a chance we could actually find the Triskelion flame. The remembrances claimed Uhtred stole the Triskelion, and Varana was the last to see him.
So Varana might lead us to Uhtred. And perhaps to the Triskelion itself.
Finally! I'm tired of waiting around. We were meant for adventure.
Then it's settled. The grand quest is reignited.
Tujin, take Varana's logbook. You and the locals should seek her out. I'm sure you'll find more answers there.
All right, you and me, we're gonna track down Varana. This logbook has all the information we need to find her. You thought Medved was fearsome. Varana led the Black Scythes, a legendary warrior and a master tactician.
Then let this be a fight to remember.
Gather your supplies. You'll want to be prepared for this one.
Alright, cool. Meow, you didn't see anything cool on your hike today, but you saw a wild turkey mom with a bunch of little baby turkeys on the way to get tacos. Whoa, a turkey was going to get tacos? That's crazy. Also, happy birthday to your dog.
Take your time. For now,
Did I put away the map? No, okay.
I'll take it. For now, we part.
So that's the one I need to get to. It's the same no matter which way I go. Wait, the question is, how many of the annoying log things do I need to do? I just skip it. I like the Rugosa. But it'll get randomized anyway, won't it? I need a new irradiated map. Yeah, I don't really care about this one. Oh, I'll probably want to do a bunch of abysses on at the next map. Thanks for reminding you. You're going to have to sing her happy birthday. Hell yeah. Ironic that I have to remind you today.
Darkness can be contained, but not defeated. And the cage grows weaker every day.
Where's the artillerist?
Good timing, buddy. Let's do this. Face me! Rathen's flaring. It's getting stronger. Ah, you're a natural at this.
I was gonna say, are there no rituals on this map? Brother, what is this ritual? This is such garbage. That's what I get for using a randomizer. Tornadoes of rats. Brother, I can't even move. Okay.
You deserve that one.
So what do you guys think about that new old Legend of Zelda? And the Nintendo Direct in general? Guys excited for anything in particular? Potentially other than Duskbloods? I don't know, man. I still don't want to have to buy a damn Switch 2. I just had to replace my computer, essentially. Gonna cry. There's a good chance that I just don't even go ahead and spring for it. But I'll admit, when I do see titles like a remastered Ocarina or remade Ocarina of Time, I'm like, oh, you know, maybe getting a Switch 2 isn't so bad. But really, the easy sells for me with the Switch should be Smash Bros. And Mario Maker 3. Voxel tangibility, that's annoying, okay. Oh, increased magnitude of non-damaging element to inflict? I didn't know that was a thing you can get on gloves. That might be good for the martial artist if I do the chill stacking stuff. Don't walk toward that. How is that? Uh-oh, I might die. I got frozen. Piece of flesh OP. Oh, corruption monsters? There's corruption in this map. I only noticed now. That's funny. Let's not do the ritual until I have a little bit more flasks. It's an expedition. Oh yeah, because we're in this stupid biome. Meow, you sang to your dog and gave her a big cookie? You don't think she understood, but it's still fun? Alright, we're just gonna have to suffer. Alright, well that was way easier than the other thing. Never had two League mechanics just plop on top of each other quite like this. It's kind of funny. Just because there's no space in this damn map. This is ass. Oh, we have an abyss too? I thought I heard screaming like that. Hey Mal, how's it going? Nice to see you again. Hopefully your classes and stuff have been going well as well.
Let's see if you are as strong as you pretend.
Damn it. Oh god, I actually almost just died because I wasn't trying to go into the freaking arena. An angry monkey.
The corpses pile up.
Potent liquid ferocity. What is that?
You don't have room for...
Oh, the increased effect of suffixes and prefixes. This one's probably the most expensive, I think. You're so happy nothing can make your day, Blad? Xenoblade got a new game? Yeah, I saw that. Thought of you when they were making those announcements. Do you have a Switch 2? Are you going to be sure to get one now? Or do you intend to play the game via other methods? This map, which is one of my favorites, just became one of the most awful ones I've run ever. Alright, rituals with only one tablet is actually worthless.
Thank the first.
Sold it.
No, you're just a fan of the lore?
What's new?
Poetic treasures.
Oh, yeah. It sucks that amulets essentially have to have spirit in levels. Because this makes what could have been a pretty damn good amulet into just trash. Worth slamming, but not even really worth selling.
aquatic treasure.
Damn. Well,
Bring any stones you find.
Go on. Of course.
you want to know how TF that connects with the rest of the series? Oh, TF isn't an acronym like that. Oh, right. Let's do a crap ton of Abyss. Actually, let's do a bunch of essences. Or rogue. Effectiveness, that's what's screwing it up. Or whatever. A lot of bots on Twitch today. Your bet is it takes place in another universe parallel to the main series, or is a prequel set on the Sumerians' original universe? I know about the good Sumerians. That is a dumb joke. You're welcome. I don't know why if I type in Essen. No, it's working now. Good. Sinkhole, here we go. Mao, you're put off by the art style. It looks too similar to Fire Emblem for your liking, but you think it'll grow on you in time. Yeah, another thing was the school setting. Though not related to Xenoblade, I was also really put off by the art style of the new Kingdom Hearts announcement. It just like looked weird. I don't know. Meteoric demise. That's so lame. Did put this on my bar properly, right? Yes. Oh god. Oh, that mana ring. That's like the one mod that actually scares the crap out of me. Because I'm a mana stacker, and my mana is essentially my life. And if it gets deleted in a second and a half, I'll get deleted in a second and a half. Stella looking weird is the standard Kingdom Hearts, also new Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if it's new or if it's a remake or if it's a bunch of collections. I thought I saw on the screen for a second Kingdom Hearts 4. But there is some Kingdom Hearts related stuff in the Direct. Rare unique item. I can't wait for this to be the stupid garbage ring that we always get. An annulment. Should probably turn off the screen shake. I had the temporal bubble too. It was underground. I was trying to stop and read these beast modifiers. Oh, cool. I was looking for one of those. I don't know what that is. I know this one's the crit thing. It's kind of garbage. But... we done? Okay. And old Expedition was so much better in terms of having to deal with the spawn of enemies and whatnot. For as bad as that slow was, it would have been even worse if it wasn't for the mod on my boots. Oh, do I want this guy? Haste aura, lightning explosions. Well, it's all CAG now. Misclicked. Oh, under the Dune Lurkers with proximal tangibility. That's super annoying.
You will break against my shield.
Good time.
Ooh, divine.
Spirit is near.
Ah, that's the other noise. Kingdom Hearts has been a thing for a while? Ah, I see, I see. The new art style is part of the lore. It just like looked awkward to me, like felt like the aspect ratio was off. No, I don't know how to describe it. I guess we have a summoning circle here. Alright, where's the last abysses? Interesting. No, where did I put it? There.
Take your time. I'll take it.
Somebody will want that. Yo, what are the... Okay. That's not as good. I was gonna say, what's with the rolls on the rings?
I'll find a use for it.
Good fortune.
Classic treasures.
Oh my god! Look at it. Alright, we're gonna get derailed by that and after this map. Or maybe I should just do that off stream because of how much time it'll take. Quadratum is the name of the world and is basically their afterlife. Sora's technically dead. Wasn't he kind of dead in the first game? Like, isn't that how it starts? I mean, my dude falls down into Drangleic. I mean, same thing. I just really remember the very first trailer for Kingdom Hearts being pretty badass. It had that banger by that girl whose name and title elude me. And it's just like him falling down from the sky. Two div, okay. No, this is even better. Where is it? What are my suffixes? Oh, this is the rarity suffix. So he doesn't have the life. Okay, so they're about the same as like 2 div. One div.
Yes? I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
What do you think? Carry on.
Hey, Chadwick, how's it going, sir? We're just talking a little bit about Kingdom Hearts, Xenoblade, and the Zelda stuff in the Nintendo Direct. And of course, all of that Duskblood's information that we got. I wonder if this mod can become Abyssal, or Mob. See ya. That's what happens when you don't have boss damage or resistance. Well, I rolled too soon. I should have just not rolled at all. Played the heart of the cards. He almost one-shot me. I think I was at full mana. So he did about like what, 7,000 damage to me with the one hit. Faradune Fledgling. It's fine, these mods suck. Oh, hell yeah, we got a Breach overrun and an Abyss overrun.
Hidden treasures serve no one.
So I forgot that the cartography strongbox gives maps. I didn't really think about what it meant by being a cartography strongbox. Either way, you can sell maps for money. I just don't do it. I probably should. I could probably make a decent amount of profit map crafting, but it's kind of lame. Simple and Clean by Hikaru Utada. Thank you. I knew it was a name of I almost said actress, of a singer I'd recognize. She was kind of like J-pop royalty for the longest of times. I think she just released like a new album or something. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about it. We got it. Wait. Where the hell is it even flying to? Oh, the Rogue Exile. Well, it can't be an Abyssal Rogue Exile because all the abysses are closed. Part of the reason why I added so many abysses to the map was because I wanted to have the Rogue Exiles die in the abyss. Oh, it's going straight to the boss. And by going into the abyss,
Picked its prey. Cut it down.
they will become a lich,
You'll give it a chance to recover.
and they can drop a really rare jewel that
You fought well.
can be altered to be better. Multiple ways. Alright. We've got to go for that one rare. That it works. What you doing, little buddy? Kingdom Hearts is just a Jacob's Ladder scenario? What? He wasn't dead in the first game. His world was destroyed and he was thrown in space. He turned into a monster in the end, but is fixed right there. He only dies for the first time in Kingdom Hearts 3. I should rewatch that Donkey video talking about Kingdom Hearts. The one where all the Kingdom Hearts fans are like, yeah, guys, he's actually right on this one. That is the events that happened. And just because it's Donkey, it always sounds absolutely ridiculous. And it's impossible as somebody who's never played Kingdom Hearts to tell if it's just Donkey doing an elaborate troll or if things actually are the way they seem.
I'll find a use for it.
But some people don't think the universe be like it is. But it do. Damn it. Those are just some spite rolls right there.
Don't spend it all at once. I'll find a use for it. Good fortune.
Onwards and upwards. In Kingdom Hearts, he uses his powers to rewrite the timeline so he doesn't die, but he's basically cheating the consequences. He's being literally erased from existence. That's how we get Kingdom Hearts 4. Stella, you think it's cool that you could remember that without checking, but you can't remember half of what you did today? To be fair, I feel like the Kingdom Hearts stuff stands out a lot more. Man. There's another one. I was very tempted to just path this way around to get there. Let's use a crappy mappy. Crappy mappy. Oh wait, these ones don't actually apply. Can I use a tall one? Not tall one. Overseer? No, I can't use that. And I'm not even going to use my... Well, we have enough irradiateds. No, that one has essences. That's for that. Screw it. I'm not even going to do this map. I guess I'll take a look around if there's any environmental stuff. But I just don't
Once a battlefield,
give a damn.
so it shall be again.
Oh, it's one of these maps. I don't think there's going to be anything really worthwhile. What is this? A magic pot. Wait a second, I just had a thought. How does the Rune of Consistency interact with Malagaro's gloves? Because you could use a... They're not a Stygian Vice. The Darkness Enthroned belt to get almost doubled effect of Helmet Rune slot. Crappy Mappy, the product of fartography? Hell yeah. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Oh. Wait, what is this? Oh, we already cleared that. The sprawling jungle. Right, that's where we saw Gwen in. Okay. 3 additional summoning circles. I don't really care that much. Kingdom Hearts lore isn't complicated, it's just really entangled because it's character driven. When you have different casts from different points of the game, it gets long to explain. It's really easy to understand what a nobody is, but how do you explain why Roxas exists? Why he looks like that, and how he can use 2 keyblades even though he has no heart? Mao, I hate to tell it to you, but that stuff sounds complicated as hell. It might make sense when you play through it yourself, but it's inscrutable to somebody who doesn't care. Oh god. I got mobbed. I didn't even see where they came from. Was it delirium? Suck. Damn, man. It's 2 times tonight I've already died. The hell. Well, you can apply Jacob's Ladder scenario to lots of stuff. It's all in their head as they're dying, yeah. We can ignore everything now. Don't have any league mechanics to slow me down. No loot to care about.
While he's down. down again. One more time.
I cannot die.
A just reward.
Nah, screw it. It's not too bad. But not really worth messing with it.
Bring any tomes you find.
I don't really want to deal with rituals. Let's do the powerful map boss. I mean, these are all kind of good.
Speak.
Of course. What should I do for my third one? Breach. Yeah, I should probably always do breach. Because I need more hive bloods. Still such a cop-out plot, though. Oh, they were dead the whole time? Like, obviously, it's not always bad. Spoiler alert for some books, I think from the 1800s, but,
Darkness can be contained, but
maybe it wasn't the 1800s. It might have been, like, the early 1900s. But C.S. Lewis's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, they're dead the whole time, guys.
you make this hard.
Oh, did I not have a Overseer map?
Come, Jingo. A new purpose, so
Or maybe that's just the random one. Look at the draw. Or rather, the lack of it.
look at all those muscles. Let's see.
Damn, she was hitting at me, and I just scraped her. Hey, a shilling flux. Hell yeah. We'll go for that. They're not worth that much, but it's just, you know, nice.
Let the past rise again.
Current set Owl Creek Bridge was published in 1890. We've had Dying Dreams for a while. Like how they lagged the absolute crap out of the game so that dude could just stab me in the face. Why did it not grab the damn shine? I almost died for that. Please don't kill me. I'm trying to read this damn mod because I can't use the pause button. This is such garbage. I really wish you could pause the game so you can read the mods and stuff like that. But that was 1000% my fault. Wow, okay. That's pretty good. Takes some of the sting off. 3 deaths already, though.
Huachic treasure. Don't spend it all at once. Bring any stones you find.
Steel yourself!
So, is anybody else feeling conflicted about all these remakes and remasters? Oh man, this map is so long. Like, on one hand, it's cool to see Star Fox and Zelda getting these games. But on the other hand, it does get kind of tiring and a bit fatiguing, which is kind of the same word, isn't it? And then it's like, wait, am I getting upset that they're releasing games that I enjoy? Kind of, actually, yeah. Oh man, I didn't see what that was. It looked like it could have been good. Oh no, probably not, because he had some frost stuff plus the exploding things. He just looked super fast. Just wondering if he was hasted. Nostalgia's a trap. Well then, consider me trapped.
None may leave this accursed island. Do not.
The duality of man, when he can complain about a game that has Cloud Strife in it, only to be eagerly anticipating another game that has Cloud Strife in it. Chadwick, the Star Fox remake makes a lot more sense to you now? Oh, really? Why is that? What gets applied?
This is it, I think. While you were loafing about on the ship, I set up the explosives. Should pop the lid right open, so you can jump inside and size the place up.
What is this place?
Looks to be a Kalguran fortification. Or it could be an outhouse. I told you, I'm not a tour guide.
I did not mean to offend you.
Ah, I know. I'm just nervous. Okay? Happy? Let's get this over with.
This man must be burned to the death.
I won't let that happen.
Have I become?
I can't believe my eyes. What in the world became of her?
Even in death, she fought well.
I expected nothing less, but to finally reach her and see her like this, it's chilling, is all. Did you find anything?
I have Uhtred's logbook.
Well, that's a scrap of good news. Best take it to Rog. Uhtred's his domain. Good job here.
Okay.
Speak.
Mao, for you, it depends on what's being remade. You like the Ocarina of Time one? You want to see what they do with it? Nintendo's doing the N64 again with the Switch 2, clearly. You don't think they're doing it for the 40-year-olds? A little bit of both. The 40-year-olds will make their kids play it, or their kids will see their 40-year-olds playing it. And then they get another cycle trapped. Meow, you don't mind them remaking stuff, but it feels like that's all they really got to draw folks in these days. That's pretty much the highlight of the show. Yeah, it's true. With that being said, I do think the Star Fox one looked pretty good. I never played Star Fox 64 because I didn't have it, unfortunately, but I missed out. I really enjoyed Star Fox on the Super Nintendo. I would disagree with that, Chadwick. I would say that they did announce the Star Fox 64 remake with a lot of fanfare, but that was in the other, what do you call it, Nintendo Direct. This one is a little bit more muted, but they had that whole demo at the end, so I feel like it's getting a lot of attention. Star Fox was an appetitle for the real title? They'd already announced it, that's why. But in a way, I would kind of agree that Star Fox has got the vibe of an appetizing game, like an appetizer. Too bad this is a hybrid and already had low stats to begin with. Well, how do you do? To div.
Can I help?
I'm
Someone
gonna
is
need to
bound
do some
buy
cleanup
that.
of the shop. Go back to Kalgur. King's March, not Kalgur. I'm gonna confuse these two so badly. Kids don't get what a Zelda game is from those two titles, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? Maybe. Or maybe we're just old and out of touch now. Yeah, I guess there's Duskbloods, but the market's oversaturated with games. If the only thing you really got people looking forward to is remakes, you don't got a lot going on. That's true. I do feel like Nintendo Switch 2 is starting to get into their groove of releasing games now that we're getting more mainline titles like Star Fox and what do you call it? Zelda for that platform specifically. The Xenoblade stuff will keep the RPG folks happy. They're also releasing Metaphor ReFantazio, so it's coming over time. I'd say give it a couple more years, especially because of how much technology is stagnating with AI and all that crap. In terms of getting it, consumer technology is stagnating. Anyway.
I've read Uhtred's logbook a dozen times, so I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Are you all right? You don't seem excited.
Oh, I am. It's just, you know, complicated. My ancestor was a traitor. Uhtred stole the flame, dooming that first expedition. I am his lineage, but I could never do that to my friends. No one even knows why he did it. I do know that Uhtred never used your gems. Maybe we won't have to fight him, if that's why the others all, you know, came back.
Right, so a little bit of lore of this game is that the things that we're using to cast spells and whatnot and use our skills are gems. They're technically made from the blood of the beast, kind of like materia in a way, like Lifestream coalescing into knowledge in a way. And the people of Ray class, like my character, are corrupted, tainted, and everything relating to the beast has to do with corruption. And so these folks are Kalgurin, and they can't use skill gems like we can, apparently. And they commented on it, and it's like actually a fact that we have corrupted blood, I guess? Which I didn't expect.
Speak.
Feels bad, man. We're Kagari. Oh, so I can put it wherever? Well then, let's put it where we've already got a lot of things cleared out. What is this? Affluent army is 50% rarity in the area. Nice. Why can I access these? Oh, because that's where that was. A good fellow? I'm assuming that's a nameless Zen thingy. Island rumors? Island rumors? Anyway, I don't really know. On the island, pretty island, where's a secluded temple? Let's do irradiated. Can I do 100? Cool. Well, the thing is, increased chance doesn't mean that it's guaranteed sometimes, because I don't know if it's additive or multiplicative. Anyway, let's just go here. Hey, without horns, how's it going? You just came in time to hear the word Kagari? Because I didn't say Kagari properly. Welcome back. Should probably do the essences thing still. Why trenches? Why delirium?
Darkness can be contained, but not defeated.
Delirium
And the cage
abyss.
grows weaker every day.
You will know one. Fear will test you.
What are those? Oh, just delirium rods.
I will show you truth.
Wait, what level area is this? 81. Why is this garbage?
Whatever's inside must be worth guarding.
Really? I just got one Valor from that, essentially. Was not worth. I'm dying well.
Oh, did you not see that coming?
Pain is the great equalizer.
Of course, none of these jerks are on an abyss. Come on, man. I'm not gonna kite them all the way through the map. The demon almost scraped me because I wasn't paying attention. Do I even care about Uhtred Saga? Maybe. We've already got all of these. I don't really need anything else. Right, okay. Right, that's SRS. I keep forgetting what that one is. This is desync. I'm gonna die. That's so annoying, man.
Take your time. Deal.
Figure out how to sell those later.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Carry on.
All right, Mao, you have a good one. Take care. Why? I set this... No, better yet, I've got another idea. That's wrong. Wait, no.
Steel yourself!
Why is this all messed up now? Wait, it looks normal to you guys? No, we've got the dead spots on the screen. Oh, it didn't go to 1080. It went to 1200. Alright, so maybe I'll stop getting desynced and dying to some absolute bullcrap. It's already so much smoother. Oh, that's big desync. Actual desync. Not just computer lag. This dude has to RP for a while. Hey, that Fave, how's it going? Welcome into the stream. Have I thought about running a cast-on setup? I have, but I kind of hate it. So I don't, and I won't. And I wish it was removed from the game, to be honest. Or at the very least, given an internal cooldown that gave the spells an added cast time equal to its cast time. I don't know if I explained that well. It's a little bit of a word salad garbage. I wish that the cast time of a spell was added to a cast on meta gem, so that way you can cast like 60 comments per frame. Because it's kind of lame.
Aquatic treasures. Carry on.
That's actually pretty good. Oh, the Masterwork rune. I don't know what's worth more. I know this is better for anybody. Hell yeah. Wait, we're actually getting a valuable expedition? At this point, that feels better. You understand you're currently running cast on crit with life tap and the new Reverie body armor, but survivability seems rough. How is it for me? So I did try using something like Archmage, and I felt like I couldn't recover my life well enough to make that feasible, so I started to use Trinity instead on this character. I'm using the Covenant because I am a Titan, but I've not heard of the Reverie body. If it's new, let me look that up. Shaman Mantle? Rite of Restoration. Oh, right, it's brand new. I need to look into this. Non-unique life flasks apply their effects constantly. Okay, I was thinking about potentially using this on my other character. Yeah, the whole 58% less life flask recovery is kind of the real kicker there. Because you're going to get what's the lowest roll on this? Negative 40, well, just 40. With a corrupt could get you 33% less, essentially. So you're going to get like, what, 300? Okay, maybe 400 life every... 400 life over 4 seconds? Oh, no. 400 minus this. So you'd be getting like 700 over 3 seconds. Oh, no. I'm using instant, so you can't do that. You could probably do a little bit better. That would be rough with life tap, with your costs. I don't know what the skill does. So you get 1,700 life per second right now? I see. I think you might be better off, believe it or not, with the Covenant. Because life remnants still, they can overheal you by quite a bit. And the spell leech is kind of always active, providing you're not missing your shots. So with my current skill being a unique, they changed the cost of it so that way this costs no mana, which complicates things, because otherwise I was thinking of using life tap with a variant of the staff which allows me to gain extra damage with spells that cost life. But the only way I can make that work right now is with Archmage, which is just a little bit too untenable. I could show you what it's like to cast, but it's going to be real rough since I'm starting to get my mana up around 4,000. I think that the leech cap makes it so that the build is kind of ethical, which makes it difficult to deal with in some ways, but like this is still an extremely strong build. I haven't even really gotten close to the top end of gear. So one way I could use life with my skills is to use Mana Tempest, which I use a lot. That's kind of the only time I ever lose my health. And I'm using it just so that way my projectiles split and I deal a lot more damage. So I go from doing like 200,000 damage to 300? Or something like that? Or is it like 150k to 300? It's a pretty sizable increase. So with... Okay, I'm at 500k because I have the Trinity stacks up. Plus I have the effects of my Mana Tempest. Can't believe I couldn't remember that. That fave you tried with the Covenant, but it feels way worse. You think you're going to copy the current setup? What's great for you is the new Dominion Anoint for constant Elemental Archon buff. I thought about getting that. That seems very expensive. I just kind of finally upgraded my amulet to my Endgame. That's not like mirror tier worthy just yet today. I got really lucky with some drops and some random slams. And obviously it's not super good by any measure, but the flat mana roll plus the intelligence is pretty much all I needed. And then the extra dex is helpful for me getting Trinity. So because I am using Trinity, I do take a bit of a hit with the Painter's Servant. Because I don't really get, what do you call it, additional elemental damage otherwise. I thought about using something like Lightning Attunement or something else, but I don't think it really works. Maybe if I was using one of the other rune sockets to give it extra elemental damage of different types, it could work okay with Trinity. But I can occasionally switch between all three elements and be completely fine. What is this? Stunwalker? Shadowwalker? I think I'm going to tame him. He seems super annoying. Oh no, he's got the minion dudes, doesn't he? Or I can't steal his life. I'm in a bit of a snafu now because I've seen another cool monster. I can't... Can I not tame that dude? Damn it. That was so cool. That's pretty much what I died to the most, just trying to read Beast to tame for my other characters. Yeah, I am very curious to see how that new Archon stuff will work together. Because I haven't really messed with that myself yet. Because I always thought it was a bit of a bummer that the issue with Archon was that the cooldown started after the buff ended rather than when the buff started. I feel like if they did it that way, it would still require a lot of investment to make the buff get extended beyond the cooldown of the skill. It could be balanced that way. What is going on with this area? Super lag, man. Like, look at those latency spikes. Oh, I could at least say for sure that it wasn't frame loss that got me.
Yes, fight back. Look at all those muscles. Let's see. The rocks will consume you.
So that, Fave, how have you been enjoying the new patch and the different endgame mechanics? I've been having a lot of fun looking at the different skill interactions from the Kalgoran stuff and the martial artist.
A rarity, and all mine.
Can't trust this game sometimes. It's been great. You started martial artist with Ice Strike, then transitioned into Whirling Assault. Nice. I have been doing the most convoluted stuff with my martial artist. I haven't even fully settled in on what I want to do yet. Kind of accidentally ended up making an auto bomber build with it, using the new Bodok helmet. and that's been very interesting. Then I just tried a bunch of stuff with double chill magnitude gloves. Or double chills and then increasing the magnitude of the gloves. There's so many options with it. I feel like the martial artist glove node is as good as some other ascendancies nodes. Like full 2-pointers or even sometimes 4-pointers. I feel like the gloves are as good as the chronomancers. No, not chrono. The stormweavers. All damage can chill and you get double chills. Just in the glove slot as well. It's crazy. Not to mention the defensive bonuses on top. Then the new Loctonial Caress interactions that they've got going on is also gross. I was hoping that the Thunder Fist would be better. But Hollow Palm is in a little bit of a rough state. Which, it makes sense to not completely invalidate the weapon slot. But I feel like if you have to use a glove on top of not having a weapon, it's probably warranted. Just because you're also losing out on the sockets that would be on the weapon.
We do not suffer and live. We thrive.
Should probably look at the other chests in here. Yeah, Blasphemy and Repulsion. I've been using the mess out of that. When you use it with a ward stacker, you can break armor pretty much ad nauseum with like 1 or 2 hits on most enemies. Which is how I accidentally made my auto bomber. And at first I was kind of not as excited about this league as other people, just because I was like, oh man, if we're just doing the same skills over again, I'm going to be a little bit bored of it. But I've been very pleasantly surprised by the Kalguran skills. And all that. Because even the runes are helping augment playstyles, surprisingly enough. You also tried the Bodok helmet, and you thought the attacks were too slow for your liking. There are ways to speed it up, but yeah, I feel like it's a little bit of a ZDPS build. But I think it'd probably be really good with Thorns or something if you got... What do you call it? The Alder's Legacy that gives you the effect of Crown of the Pale King in your helmet. But I feel like if you're already at that point, the game's already over. Ooh, Greater Chaos. Kind of worth it. The Endgame is a lot more fun. I have some mixed feelings about it. I do think that there's a lot of FOMO and that the amount of loot at the beginning is really bad. Especially for map sustain. And I don't like what they did with Breach because it's slower. You have to stay in one spot to kind of clear it, even though it's still pretty easy. And then I really dislike the changes to Expedition with how they spawn in the monsters. Granted, they'd be spawning in way too many monsters if they kept the old changes. But it would have been nice if they gave us an option to be able to spec into it. Too bad I didn't go out of my way to get the Omen to open it again. It's probably a big L on my part. Weird. But other than that, I think there's a lot of really cool changes to Ritual. I think having Delirium drop the... what do you call it? The emotions as you go is also nice. But I feel like 200% Deli should be a little bit more rewarding for how difficult that content is. Alright, the Rogue Exiles aren't going to have the Abyss stuff. 1.5. Okay. Then what was the bow arrow thing? Damn it. I really goofed. Wait, no, did I? 14 to 1. Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, no, I made the right choice for sure.
What do you think?
What is my luck with amulets tonight? Holy crap. I should just desecrate slam for the memes of it. Never
Don't
seen so many
spend it all
+3
at
skills on
once.
random amulet drops. Actually, what was that?
Deal. I'll take it.
It's not too bad. I just don't want to
I'll
mess with
find
it.
a use for it.
You agree on Delhi and Breach, but you think Expedition is better off with fewer but more rewarding enemies? Well, that's the thing, though. I don't feel like there are fewer. I think there's fewer in one wave, which is a little bit better. Don't get me wrong there. It just always takes forever to set up, which is what annoys me. But I know other people enjoy Delhi, so I'm happy for them. And I also actually really do like the different types of pseudo-unique monsters that you get in it. There's no way this is worth 30 div. This dude's trolling. It's probably worth like 1 at that. I'm stuck.
Can I help? Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
Time to be quiet for quests.
It's all set up. Everything's going as planned. We should be fine, right? But, do you feel that? This place, I can feel something.
I don't feel anything.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm just imagining it then, based on what I've read. Every account of Uhtred's history agrees he went into hiding at an ancient site of power. Good luck. Let me know when it's safe and I'll join you. I want to know what's down there. I just saw a bloody comet fall right out of the sky.
Your ancestor, he pulled that comet down.
What? Really? Uhtred's disciples studied the stars, but they were scientists, not magicians. Some older texts do describe them altering the firmament. I thought that was just a load of poetic fluff. But now, feeling the power emanating from that mirror, it is like the stars themselves observe this place. Wait, where is the Triskelion flame?
If he had the flame, I did not see it. Just this logbook.
Does that mean Uhtred was not a traitor? He didn't steal the flame after all? Then there's only one person who might have it. Olroth. We'll have to talk to Danig about that one. If you're ready, let's go back.
Cool, cool.
Speak.
I have a buyer.
Hey, we sold the ring that wasn't that good. Hopefully they craft it into something better, or maybe they can just enjoy it as is. Easy money. Flunk.
I'll find a use for any
What's
dome.
new?
F that island in particular? That's right. Uhtred said hell no. And took care of it. Without horns, it occurred to you that it seems like I build characters for this using the same process you use for deck building based on yesterday's stream. What's that? Just looking at interactions, seeing what you like and how it works? Because, yeah, that's kind of how I play. The way that I was doing things on stream, I typically would do off stream yesterday, but I got too curious, and that is kind of how I would also build a deck with Magic the Gathering. Look for keywords, think of synergies, and for what it's worth, the directors of these games and like the original co-founders of the company and whatnot are huge Magic the Gathering nerds. Like Chris Wilson has a video on his personal YouTube channel of him showing off his deck. He has like a bunch of misprinted cards and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of like an MTG player's video game essentially. But granted, there's like 20,000 Magic the Gathering cards, probably more since the last time I played, versus however many of these other ones.
Hail! Fortuitous timing. Don't suppose you two saw the comet? Scared us half to death.
Our timing is no coincidence. Uhtred somehow pulled that comet down himself. But no sign of the Triskelion flame. Olroth must have it.
Then the adventure continues. But for now, this comet demands our immediate attention.
We sent scouts to the crater. The comet's pure Verisium.
But a scant glimpse of it is all we managed. We can't get any closer due to an impenetrable barrier and lots of crawlers.
Pure Verisium. Recovering that would be invaluable.
Never seen that much Verisium in my life. It's quite a sight.
We must harvest that Verisium, and quickly. With it, we will forge the finest arsenal Rayclast has ever seen.
The king has a way of knowing about these things. If he gets there before we can...
We simply can't let that happen.
Then we'd better get a move on.
We'll figure something out. We're a resourceful bunch.
I have an idea. The Triskelion flame was said to ward off all manner of threats.
See? He's figured it out already.
We've even more reason to complete our grand quest now. Are you ready, local? This logbook. Olroth is our last chance of finding the Triskelion flame. It pains me to imagine my ancestor could do such a thing. Yet I am overcome with excitement. This is it. With this logbook, we will right the wrongs of the past and bring about a glorious future.
You're certain this is the one?
Yes. Are you not? I feel it in my bones. Prepare yourself. We're about to make history.
It's a little bit annoying how often we have to backtrack to this spot because we don't have a map terminal to just go on to the next area. Anyway. Obscure island plus ravine. Let's go here. Stronghold again. He said crumble, but I heard grandma. Grandma! We have a... Like they both came out? I was going to do one at a time. I was really hoping a beast would be present in there so that way we could get an abyss mod on it. Oh. So without horns, what deck building games do you play? Do you play Magic or Hearthstone or Gwent? I don't know a damn thing about Gwent. Why did she not count? She should have counted. You're just tanky. Sag. She's literally in the abyss. How does that not count? Why did the abyss not steal her soul? Maybe she ran away. I doubt it. Horns is about triple triad. I almost jokingly said triple triad. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Vanguard. I feel like I've heard of Vanguard, but it doesn't really ring a bell for me right now. Got a lot of good Risen Maracats. But we can't tame those guys. Probably for the better. I don't care about Risen Maracats. They aren't beasts. You tried Gwent for a bit. It was fun, but it didn't stick for some reason. It's a Bushi Road game. Lots of playstyles, but they're pretty segregated. I don't care about this. Alright, Abyss is done, Rogue Exile is done. Let's just run to the boss. I've gotten this dude as a random ritual. Not ritual, well, I have had him in ritual, I think. As a random summoning circle boss. And he actually moves around, which is really freaking funny. Like he'll walk. Well, he doesn't walk exactly, he just kind of like scoots. He's scooting.
My satchel is full.
What do you think? Good fortune.
I've also gotten more essences than I've ever seen in this game, this league. And that's also really nice.
Deal.
That's tempting. No. Also no.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Damn it.
Don't spend it all at once.
Zoink Scoob. Oh, right. We can't really use essences on this to get it to rare. Because the mods are going to be bad. Man, the whole crafted mod thing is really lame. I feel like perfect essences, that makes sense. But graders should still be free.
Don't spend it all at once.
That wasn't a bad belt. I just don't want to deal with selling it. I'll need to figure out what I want to do with this amulet.
You find.
They have a nation system in Vanguard, and you can use
Once a
mostly only cards from one
so
nation in a
shall
deck.
we again.
Every nation has its own sort of gimmick, and they have archetypes inside the nations. It encourages trading cards for the kids, and it makes deck building easier to identify. Yeah, I like to make a lot of thematic decks in Magic as well. So even if they aren't the most powerful or the most competitive, you can still have fun playing it. I don't really think it's worth fighting them. I guess they're... Why did they get poisoned? Are they fighting each other? It's probably not worth doing. Right, so I have reason to do that. Trading card games are the OG gotcha games, yeah. Which is partially why I stopped playing, because it's dumb as hell relying on RNG to get the cards that you need to be competitive, and if you're buying singletons, then it's kind of dumb paying a lot more money for what's effectively the same cardboard with just a slightly different arrangement of ink on it. I don't care if that makes me sound curmudgeonly. So when I was playing with my friend group, I was like, hey, do you guys mind if I proxy so that way I could try out a bunch of decks? And I promise I won't make the power crazy, like I won't use dual lands and crap like that. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. And I had a lot of fun doing that. And then I saw Gandalf. Yep.
Speak.
All right. Meteor time, I hope.
It's all ready to go. I've got a good feeling about this one.
What do you mean to do with Olroth once we find him?
Well, if he has the Triskelion flame, something tells me he won't relinquish it without a fight.
Same old story then.
That's Rayclass for you. If there's one thing I've learned, this land loves a good battle. Let's not disappoint her. Ah, the smell of Elysium in the morning.
Red scars call me once more. I have become the darkness. I cannot heal. Oh, darkness.
Here he lies. He appears rather monstrous.
He commanded the Triskelion flame, but it was destroyed in the fight.
He used it against you. I think we keep that part to ourselves. To come all this way only for the Triskelion flame to be destroyed as we finally reach it. What unbearable luck.
I'm sorry, Danik. There was nothing I could have done.
I've a mad thought. Utterly mad. And yet we have nothing to lose. Take what you can of the shattered Triskelion. Then let us return to King's March. Make haste.
Go on. Time is of the essence.
Welcome. Good fort.
I was using this on the monk for a little bit. That's a pretty decent roll.
What do you think?
%196% surpassing chance to fire an additional arrow. Didn't know that was a thing. I want to value this just so I can know the upper limit. Although, isn't it always just numerically based? So, okay, never mind.
Deal. For now, goodbye.
We have all the pieces of the broken Triskelion flame. I still believe the Triskelion is the only way we're going to make it into that crater.
Is there any hope if it is broken?
Yes, I have hope. And not only that, I have help. It's our time to shine, Pharaoh.
Excuse me?
You and I are going to rebuild the Triskelion flame. Right here at the forge.
What? How the bloomin' heck are we gonna do that?
Well, the same way our ancient rune fathers did, I suspect. With passion, dedication, belief, and of course, skill.
I worry you are overestimating my abilities. But, who am I kidding? I'm in. Let's see what we can do.
The Triskelion is reforged.
Ha! Look at us! Aldor's very own flame burns within our hearth.
Well done, both of you. It is a remarkable achievement, but Now, what do we do?
We've a rather unorthodox idea.
I'm listening.
We think you ought to wear it to the crater.
Wear it? How? It's huge.
The only way would be to strap it to your back. And trust me, we'll fit it to you the best way we can. It'll be as optimal as possible.
Then you'll be able to reach the crater. And the Verisium. Well, you get the picture.
Said to speak to Makoru, I goofed. Okay, this doesn't feel like my fault.
Good day.
What is happening? The beast within! Come on then!
Damn. There's no unique third chapter with this at all? I didn't even think that was possible. So shouldn't these be level 84? Or maybe not because they're quest versions of the map? I don't know. I was really looking forward to that fight. I did too much of the other content first. Duh.
Amazingly, we've done it.
And with all that Verisium,
We could change the course of Middengard's future.
Someone's got to do it sometime. May as well be us.
We must act fast. As we speak, the king is likely sending ships here to investigate the crater.
logistics man here, at your service. I'll get it done.
What will you do with the Triskelion flame?
Well, in case you didn't notice, they've strapped it to my mast.
Sailing to Calgar with the Triskelion flame burning bright doesn't rally our people to action. Nothing will.
Let's decide it then. Let's move our asses. For the Kelgar!
For the Calgar!
For the...
Cool. I guess that is that. Can be used at the Vrisium Anvil to forge a new unique item. Ah, okay. Ooh, it's random. Ooh, baby. Kingfisher. 5,000.
Not bad, eh?
Duality. I was probably going to try to get one of these for the monk. Ironically enough. Just to see what it'd be like. Can we forge it again? Crafting knowledge not yet learned.
Go on.
This is what we have available. I'll take it. Deal. I'll take it. Bring any tomes you find.
Winx. That's kind of what I was afraid of.
This is what we have available.
Okay, folks. Now that we've finished the expedition quest line, I guess we'll go ahead and call things there for the night. I guess we might be able to do another crater somewhat soonish. But that'll be good enough for now. I might be on the monk again tomorrow, now that I've gotten a duality and whatnot set up. So, yeah, there's just still a lot to experiment with this game, and it's gonna take a while to get through it all. But anyway, thank you all for joining me. Hopefully, I'll catch you all on the next one. We'll be going live again at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as per usual. So until then, take care, stay safe. Last protagonist out.